Yo, what's going on, famo? It's your boy Humbo here, bringing you a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over the best ways to gain confidence in arena fast, man. Just make sure you guys watch this video all the way through for the absolute best tips, bro. That's the best results on this video if you really want to get that confidence, you feel me? Also, make sure you guys drop a sub with the noties onto the YouTube, hashtag 100k Humbo, you know me, man. I'm also going to be live streaming on Twitch every single morning, so if you guys want to check that out, the link is in description, road to Twitch partnership. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video, man. Let's get your guys' confidence rocking. Let's go. So guys, as I'm sure you know, if you clicked on this video, you were aware of how important confidence really is in arena if you want to be a consistent player and also play up to your potential. You know how we all have days where we play super bad and you know you're playing down to the players in front of you. You're not playing up to what you know you can do, right? We all have those breakout days where we play really good and we're always chasing that feeling, chasing that high of being in the zone and really feeling ourselves, bro. And then a couple things go wrong and you start to get stonewalled. You start to snowball backwards, right? You're regressing in progress. You're losing your confidence over a few big mistakes, or you get higher up in division and arena. Let's say you move up to champs or one division off of champs or something like that, or you go into a tournament and you get high in points, so now you're getting placed in better player lobbies, higher skill lobbies. All of a sudden, you're not playing confident. You're not playing up to yourself. You're playing timid. You're a little nervous. You're worried if the person next to you is just better than you. All those thoughts are going through your mind instead of pure focus, pure vibes. That is a big issue, man. When a professional player goes into a game, it feels just like he's queuing into open arena, right? So you all know that feeling. You all can relate to that feeling. You guys know a time where you just started playing arena for the season, you get on maybe a week late, whatever, and you're down around a couple hundred points, 1,000 points. You know that feeling when you're getting in and you just don't care? You're like, I'm the best player in this lobby and I know it. I'm sure we all can relate to this at some level. When you start playing arena in the early divisions, you feel like the baddest man in the lobby start to finish. You're getting in boxes, you're playing aggressive, you're playing you're playing your game, bro, because you have the confidence. You need to be able to channel that and keep that going into the higher divisions, keep that going in arena, keep going into tournaments with that mindset. That is what a professional player can do best, more than mechanics, more than building, editing, aiming. It doesn't matter. Confidence and mindset is everything, bro. It is easily 80 to 90% of the game when it all boils down to it. If you believe you're the baddest man in the room, you're gonna play like it, period. You can also look at this mindset like playing with nothing to lose. I've seen certain people make videos on this topic, and if you watch somebody like Reef, for example, you will really notice this. They go into a tournament keying, getting in everything. Even when he does not need a kill, he does not need a frag, he is in that box, bro. You will see people shockwaving away from this man, at least when shockwaves were still in the game, right? You see that pure brute confidence. He says, I'm better than you, I got nothing to lose, I don't care if I die. That type of mindset, right? It's not always great. You got to know when to use it, but at the right moment, bro, you got to have that don't care mindset. Get in the box, you feel me? All right, guys, and now for the next section of this video, I'm going to be talking about momentum and why it is so important that you take your time to properly warm up every single day, no skipping, bro. So I really do recommend that you guys aim duel, you do fill zone wars, whatever you want, right? I don't really care what your warm-up is. I'll definitely do a video on my warm-up course soon, but let's say you put in 30 minutes to an hour warming up every day. You don't miss, right? Number one, this is going to be helping your mechanics out overall, just improve your aim, which I always recommend you spend a separate 15-20 minutes minimum warming up your aim in aim duel or Kovacs, whatever you guys want to use. But listen, if you are doing a proper warm-up every time you get on, the odds that you're going to start the day out slow are so much lower. And let me tell you what happens. Momentum. We all know that word from sports, from anything. Football, it always happens. Blah, blah, blah. Momentum. It's real. I don't care what no one says. Your mindset is your momentum, right? So if you start out the day bad, not warmed up, and you're getting killed a couple times, like right off the rip, you're going to be feeling negative. You're going to be upset because you're not warm, right? You didn't do a proper warm-up, and now your mindset is hurting, right? And you're starting the day off negative. You know those days in arena where you literally just can't seem to get a frag? I bet a lot of that starts because of that. A lot of it starts from improper warm-up. If you get a proper warm-up in, you get your confidence built up, and then you hop in the arena, and you start out with a couple good games. I'd say drop off always at first when you play arena. When you get on for the day, drop off a couple times, get a good kit, get good loot, take some good fights. Don't just keep sending it, because you want to start the day off right. You want to set the tone up right for the rest of your day and playing for the day. Trust. All right, guys, and this next topic is definitely going to personally attack some of you guys. Just make sure you eat this one like a man. I'm really not trying to hate on nobody. I'm not trying to call any of you guys out, but pretty much all of us do this and can do a much better job of it. So confidence can be ruined a lot of times by making a lot of excuses, which we all are guilty of in Fortnite, right? We all do that with ping, added delay, oh my gosh, he triple digged me, soft aim, blah, 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 blah. Look, listen to me right now, bro. If you guys learn how to take responsibility for your deaths, that means you're in control of your death, which is so important, because if you blame it on other things, that means it's not in your control. It's in the game's control. It's in luck's control. If you put the control of what's going to happen on anybody else in the game, then you're hopeless, right? You can't do anything. It's not your fault. You couldn't have done anything, right? That's zero confidence. Real confidence, that's my bad. I messed up. The only reason they killed me is because I beat myself. I made a mistake, and I'm not going to make it again, right? That is the G mindset right there, bro. And we all try to strive for this, right? Really hard to do. Obviously, you're going to slip up. If you guys, any of you guys watch my Twitch streams, obviously you see me make excuses all the time. It happens. You rage, you get mad, you mess up, make excuses, blah, blah, blah. It's part of the game, right? It's part of life. But just the act of trying to start take responsibility, and maybe you do it 20-30% more of the time, I promise you, you will notice the results over the next couple weeks. It is a guaranteed method to build your skill in this game, is to take responsibility for mistakes, because not just a confidence thing, you're just going to be learning from your mistakes. You're going to be getting better if you're actually putting the blame on yourself, because let's all face it, a lot of times when we put something on the game or just say it was unlucky, there is a lot of different things we could have done to avoid that situation that, let's say, Clicks would have done, or any professional player, right? They could have done better. We could have outthought it. We could have took our time. We could have done something more. Let's start taking blame, man. Let's start doing that. And another great thing that you guys can start putting into action right now is to start taking fights that are smart and put you in a position to win and not be flustered. So here's a couple examples. If you're on dead low ground in any situation and the other team has height on you, you're now in an unconfident position. You're fighting from a disadvantage, which is going to fluster a lot of people. You're not going to play nearly as well as you should from a poor position. Another situation you guys could put yourself in that is really bad is if you're in storm and the team is in between you and zone. So now you're getting held, right? Nobody likes to fight while they're getting held. Nobody's going to play up to their skill level when they're under that kind of duress. Another situation is you should make sure you're taking your time to get first shots on a player. Really use an opportunity when you see somebody and they haven't seen you yet to put a lot of damage on them. If you're in duos or trios, 3, 2, 1 countdown. If you have a sniper, wait for the right opportunity. Don't take the first shot you see. Any type of situation where, you know, picture yourself getting sniped right now. If you get sniped in the face, boom, 150 damage right there, or you get beamed by an AR, you were immediately starting that fight out from a big beta position, right? You're going to be healing, trying to run, tunnel back. The other player or whoever it is, if it's you, has all of the advantage and obviously all of the confidence. You can smell the blood in the water, bro. It's super important that you take your time with that stuff. Put yourself in a good position to start fights. Another great way to have consistent confidence when you guys are playing arena and tournaments is to make sure you're playing with duos and trios that you really trust and you really know how they play. Having good chemistry with your duo, I cannot stress this enough, can change how your entire day operates, your entire week, month, tournament, everything, all that stuff. It is super important to know how they play, what percentage of fights they're going to win in certain situations, right? So you know how to play off of your duo or trio really well. If you guys are really confident in how they play and you know what type of fights they like to take and what angles and how much they actually get in so you can get in with them, all that type of stuff, right? You're not going to be nearly as hesitant. You're going to be playing way more fluid and trustworthy. Super important for being successful in winning fights. And just to put this in perspective for you guys, for real, I would much rather play with a worse player who I have good chemistry with and just really understand how they play than a much better player who is kind of a mystery to me or just W keys and doesn't really communicate and all that. There's nothing that gives me more confidence in a fight than playing with a duo I can trust over anything. Something that I think would be really interesting for you guys to try, and I would love for you to leave a comment if you end up attempting this, is to play on an alternate account and really experience arena again from start to finish, especially before the new season drops here in a couple weeks. If you guys go into your game, right, it's 0 points on a different account, right? It can even just be a no skin account. It doesn't really matter. And you guys get that feeling again and kind of remember what it feels like to go into a game and be like, I'm the best player, right? Everybody here is an open arena with 2 weeks left in the season. And really channel and try to remember that feeling and carry it back onto your main account at a later time. Also, this is really going to help you guys with trying out new things that normally you're too timid to do in arena. Maybe some moves that you picked up in creative, but you're too scared to try them in game. Now in open arena, you'll be trying all those new things, all those different peaks that you've learned, and it's going to be a big opportunity for you to improve your skill just as an overall player and your confidence. But guys, the last topic that I really want to stress to you is that there's no better way to build confidence than just actually getting better all around at the game. If you are putting time into your aim, edits, and building daily, you're really improving as a mechanical player, as an intelligent fighter. Just by putting in sheer hours, you are going to build up muscle memory and confidence by force at the end of the day. time in, there's no excuse for that, right? There's plenty of tips, plenty of tricks. You guys hear me talk about them all the time. But if you sit there and actually play Arena for 6, 7, 8 hours a day, whatever, 5 hours, 4 hours, but you're really, really focused while you're playing, you're locked into getting better, you're not just going through the motions in a halfway manner, you are going to see a ton of confidence, a ton of improvement. There is literally no way around hard work at the end of the day. I always try to end my videos off with that because it is such an important message to get across to you guys. And with that being said, I'm going to be concluding this video, guys. Make sure you drop a sub with the noties on if it did go on to help you in any way, man. Drop a like, a comment, whatever you guys want. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Check out the Twitch live streams in the description. I will see y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, man.